Hey, alright, here we are playing a little Minecraft therapy. And, we have, we gotten some things done. Alright, so let's see here. Um, we're, we're not in a regular, normal place. In fact, we're working on a project. I'm building a giant birch tree kind of type thing. Out of birch leaves and tree pieces. And, this is my factory for making the birch stuff. Plus, I'm trying to get honey and beeswax and stuff like that. So I got flowers up here with the birch trees. Um, they they give me some of those things here. So I've been bringing them inside, but I haven't blocked off the windows. I need to make a bunch of glass or something to keep them contained. Just a box full of logs so far. This is the nice little house that I made for it. This is just to the side of our giant bridge that we have made. And let's see here. Let's throw on our equipment and take to the skies. So we have cleared all the trees off of this island. And so I needed another place to make some more trees. And so I decided I'd make a little spot to make some trees. So I made a little house over here. And I couldn't figure out what to do with the roof. And I was like, you know what? I'll make it, a place where I could farm the birch trees. And just so happened, I was like, man, it would be really nice if I could make all the copper stuff that I've been making, stay whatever color I wanted to make it, with the wax. So that's why that's there. I needed some more bamboo so I could make this tunnel over here. I wanted to do the trapdoors in here. Rearrange this a little bit. This place is a mess. Um, and let's see here. What else is new? We got a lot of new things. Here is our facade. I wanted to do like a little image, and this is like a face that you get to come in and whoa and see. It's a giant portal frame behind it, but I don't know. It's not super defined, but it is what it is. And uh-oh. Did I grab it? Yeah, I did. And so we have our bridge here. I asked online on the Discord what I could add, 2 blocks to add to it. And they said some pearlescent frog lights and some deep slate tiles. So we'll have to use our regular non-silk pickaxe to do some mining to get some of that deep slate that's broken up a bit since there's no crusher block. And then we'll have to make some frog lights. And we happen to have a bunch of frogs back at the base, near the base. And when I come through this portal here, we're in the Basalt Delta, and there's always magma slimes here. And I got like a great spot in this area that I could clear out for doing the magma slimes. So we could turn some of this area here and bring in some frogs and do that. And I also was brave. I'm going to be brave right now. Eat this carrot first. And I flew with only 19 rockets. I flew from here straight across, not very far, and right up here is where our uh-oh, he's angry, is where our first spot where we came through in the nether and found our first clay spawner and rods. So this is our little protected tunnel to get there. And so we could actually hook up not too far away to this section here, I'm thinking I might want to go roundabout. I don't know if I want to go straight across because I actually have, we follow this way, I actually have this tunnel system, like this design that I made here that we can use that would work, I think, well with uh, making a connection. So if we go down this way, um, we'll come across where I was trying to farm. Look, see, look, I already got some frogs here, but I don't get no slimes right over here. Um, but I need to get those over to the basalt delta. But yeah, if we went straight this way and across, we made a little extension here. But I think we could possibly turn this, extend out our stuff here and kind of bridge it down and then over a ways, and we can connect up and not have to take our extremely long railroad that we had made and bridge across the ocean, even though we made it. Part of the things that we were told that we can, or were suggestions were using dark oak logs, and we need to make another adventure to go find some dark oak logs. So, yeah, we've made some progress, and in that progress, we so we have a bunch of spruce. So I think we can actually go ahead and finish up the surfboard, or at least the body of it with the logs that we have now. I don't have them on me. I have a bunch of birch leaves because I was working on that tree. Because I'm doing everything I possibly can besides doing our main task. The first thing that we went ahead and said that we were going to do is still not done yet. So let's go ahead and take a little nap here and come up with a plan. Yeah, so it's not been listening to some audiobooks, relaxing, doing our mining and stuff like that. I think we're making great progress. Let's see here. Let's go grab. That doesn't work very well. Here we go. There we go. I think 12 rockets could get us back to where we need to go. But let's go ahead and grab. Do we have an empty minecart? We don't, and I don't think you can break these things apart. And I don't have any iron. I don't have a lick of iron. Nothing here? Nope. Nope. Nothing in the ender chest, that's for sure. That's just empty stuff. We've been using it all up, we have. Unless we wanted to sacrifice some golems. Yeah, we're plumb out of iron. I don't think we're gonna have it in any of these chests. So, yeah, we're just gonna have to take some rockets back. All right, here we go. So, I think our adventure's going pretty good. I think it's the more like little adventure pieces that we're adding to it. Really, it's they become a distraction, and those distractions have been great. I think they're not on target, but they definitely give me a chance to escape my thoughts, and I'm enjoying it. And there's only a couple stalagmites that we've missed that we need to fill in, little section here and one like back there, I believe. And I think we're doing okay. Sometimes I guess I'm a little afraid that if I don't accomplish what I set out for, I'm going to lose out in the end. I'm not going to have anything to show for it. But what am I really showing? What do I really need to give away in the end? Because when I'm not here anymore, this world means nothing. So it's, who am I doing this for? I'm doing it for me. Am I happy doing it? Yeah. Yeah, I am. I'm enjoying the audiobooks. The Bobaverse is going great. I think I'm on book 3 now. I got loads of birch leaves to bushify this tree here. And as for the frogs and stuff, I'll probably boat them over, I think. I'm not sure what works well anymore for traveling with frogs, um, with the way that Minecraft is. And I was thinking about making this facade go out past this way, but I carved it down and I left it like exposed over here. And I thought about evening out the design over here, but I mean, this is the natural kind of where it cut off. If I was to leave it where it naturally was, it'd probably cut a little bit off here and then maybe just a little bit down here. But I squared it off. To me, I think it's fine like this, just a little whatever. And then the face, it's nothing special. I guess, it's like I didn't follow a design or anything. I just made it simple face and started outlining it. Yeah. I wish I had the cart to take back with me. It would have been a nice little adventure. So, we made some progress. I'm afraid that I'm not going to have like a completed thing the time I'm not done, but the what fear is that? Who is that fear for? Is that fear for me? Is that fear for somebody else? What other people are going to see or think of me? I don't think so. This guy here is having a bad day. But we need to go mining again to go get some more iron and other things to fill up our world here. But I was thinking we make a little frog spot in here, in this little spot over here where this little diorite wall is. Make a pond, and then we can have our frogs in there that we're going to take into the nether to try to get some more frog lights. And I think that'll be fun. And then as we're working with the frogs, we're going to keep chopping down trees or trying to get more beehives so we can get some honey and set up this as like a little sanctuary for bees, because I don't have a proper bee place. As we're working on, we can fill in the trees and do this over here. And then we got all this spruce that we can get. So let's grab a little bit of rockets. I think we have some more. Hey, get away from my boxes. Thank you. We have gunpowder and paper. How do you make rockets? Let's get rid of some of this junk. This. No, wait, we need that. And we can drop the lilacs here. And then There's our crafting table. This place has become a junk pile for sure. Oh, there's a gold nugget in my inventory. Okay. So from here, we have this little bridge that we did here. Nice little guy. We'll end up doing a little bit extra with it, I think. Some rails at some point. This will be the frog pond. We need a place to farm and do spruce trees. So this area over here is going to be where the spruce trees go. But where are we going to put the giant spruce tree? Because now that I'm making one giant birch thing, I need to make a giant spruce thing. And I don't want to put it over here. I think we'll leave this area cleared out as we go. And our options could be to put it up here. Have it be way up here somewhere. I think that would be kind of cool. So as we come down our bridge over this way, see our little face thing, got our big tree over here, our frogs there, and either have it be this tier right here, and then clear this out and make like a thing kind of like that. Maybe not make it like a farmable ring, because that's more multi-function just for the bees. But to make the giant spruce, maybe we put it up here. I'm not sure, because down here would give us like a little bit of height comparison to the side of the mountain. But if we had it all the way up here, it'd be pretty cool. I'm not sure how the render distance would work with the leaves and the tree, but I guess we'd find out. And I've been taking just like a row of 64 blocks, and then I'd just build up and then just kind of go all wonky sideways. And as for the leaves, I just barely started putting leaves on here, and wouldn't you know it, it's high enough for a little snow top on the birch. I'm happy about that. So I think our adventures are getting more diverse. And as for working on our surfboard, sorry. As for working on our surfboard, well, it's over there. We're working towards that as a goal, I guess. But these distractions have proven to be excellent, I think. Yeah. So back to our adventures we go. It's hard to decide if we want to keep working on the birch leaves, getting the frogs, work on the bees a little bit. There's so many ways that we're distracting ourselves that I'm just really excited to get back at it. And you stay away and say hi to the salmon. Bloop. Hello, salmon. Um, don't throw shade at the salmon. Alrighty, let's see here. All right, you be well. Take care. Take luck. Take a breath of fresh air. Enjoy the rain. And yeah, later.